Funding wallets on Taptap Send. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it, check it, check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, check it, check it, check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I've been so cool. Massive cash out with Aviator on Parimatch. Charlie, visit parimatch.com.gh now and enjoy showdown odds and amazing offers on your favorite sports, jackpot and casino game. Play with Parimatch and get up to 500% Pari Boost bonus to win big like a boss. Parimatch, the game is yours. This advertisement is vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Anyways, we are gathered here and seated for the work of God, and the work of God right here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex. In your shot, Roland Amate already seated from Shagzi, Shatter Movement Empire, as well as RolandReport.com and Roland Report on YouTube. And in the middle, Alaji. Nana Regan is also here. He just finished with his fasting, so as you can see him in his jalabia, he broke his fasting and now he can continue to do the work of Allah. Of course, coming from Rough Town Records as their road manager, being a publicist and a PR person, he's also representing for today's show. In Team Dodo Solomon at the extreme end is also called Chemo, our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and again in Dosu Digital Solutions, where they are doing the work of God for your online management and more. Behind the scenes, Digital Rasta is also called Currency, who is handling our camera for us, and Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. Taptap Send, them day here still. Richie, Taptap Send, they are doing some Mother's Day project, huh? I don't know if you can share the flyer with me, so I tell the people about it. Yes, so Mother's Day celebration live in Amsterdam. Yeah, they are going to have a special program in Amsterdam for Mother's Day, and that is going to be free food and drinks, live band, 4 p.m. Boom! We are doing this at Delish Delicacies. So to those who know Amsterdam, this is the venue, Delish Delicacies, on the 12th of May, which happens to be Mother's Day. And it says entry, no fee. Just download the Taptap Send app, and the partner for this particular event is Delish. So to all our people in Amsterdam, the red light district, you're going to have a special Mother's Day celebration live in Amsterdam. Free food, drinks, live band special, 4 p.m. Venue is Delish Delicacies, and the postcode is down there. I don't want to try to mention them to disgrace myself. Virgin Strateg and just go and look for it and just go have fun. Powered by Taptap Send. And again, parimatch.com, parimatch betting. You can also make money from parimatch, just as Nana Regan is making so much money from parimatch. You can also look sharp and make some cool money from there. Now, let's come back to some of the recent issues that going on in our industry. One that I would want us to start with is a press statement that we have seen from the camp of GH1 TV, where Serwaa Amihere works. And all this while, in fact, one of the days I was so shocked when I saw GH1 running a news story doing one of their news programs about Serwaa Amihere's saga with leaked video saga with a certain Henry Fitz. And as it stands now, when we thought, oh, matters are dying, let's leave it to social media people to just talk, including the courts also coming in to chase those who are doing this and that. GH1 has also released a statement, and after the release of the statement, there are others who are for it, thinking it's a good thing, and some others are also against it, thinking it was unnecessary. I don't know where your position would also be. And again, I'm hearing that Serwaa Amihere has been stripped of her ambassadorial deal with Lamborghini energy drink. Meanwhile, if you look at other stories, it is also saying, oh, she was signed for a shorter duration. This and that. Let's put that together. And again, matters arising. Whatever we know about the Serwaa Amihere and the Henry Fitz saga, we can also discuss it. So what is the press statement saying? Well, how does it read? It says, EIB Network addresses recent developments involving Serwaa Amihere. And it says, management of EIB Network has noted with concern the circulation of a private video purported to be one of our employees, Serwaa Amihere, who is a broadcast journalist with GH1 TV. We are also aware that criminal proceedings have been instituted by the state against certain persons who are alleged to have published the said video. This has delayed our public comment on this issue. Management has also decided to conduct an independent investigation into the circumstances surrounding the release of the said video. The company will accordingly publish the findings of the independent investigation as soon as same is completed, and further measures will be taken thereafter. The EIB brand remains steadfast in its commitment to integrity and accountability, and appreciates the continuous support of our stakeholders. This, ever since it came out, well, it was signed by the whole management of EIB now. Ever since this came out, I've seen diverse opinions online. People who think, Charlie, man, Muka be some papa, Muslim, and then come when you find this new year, Muna come back and say, anybody brave, say, ah, last time they buy, and so I checked it out, I feel Muslim a pen, actual paper, way air coso. Let's come home now, Inti, and I can buy a child, assembly, Chamoni, and the market can be. And so far, what do you have to say about this? Serwaa Amihere and Henry Fitz saga?
Well, I mean, let me extend some greetings to especially our viewers, but especially our Muslim brothers and sisters who will be celebrating the Ramadan tomorrow.
Yeah.
I wish everybody Barika the Salah in advance. Brasame, I think that Serwaa Amihere's issue is not the first of its kind that is hitting our space. We have seen similar cases like that. It is unfortunate that a video of that sort will be leaked into the public space for people to be running commentaries about it. I mean, if it happens to me, I will not be happy about it. If it happens to my family member or any brand that I am handling, it will be the most difficult or challenging time for me, because you have to be doing a lot of, I don't know, if you have to keep quiet or you have to be doing damage controls, you have to be, writing to some of your ambassadorial, affiliates, companies, you understand her. So it will be a very challenging moment, but it will pass.
This one too shall
pass. This one too shall pass. I mean, she didn't. I understand that she recorded the video herself, and we don't know. As at now, we don't know who leaked the video. but fingers are being pointed at Henry Fitz that he might be the suspect. Yes, and I am tempted to believe he is the one behind it because in his own statement or some of the he was posting, he claims I have worse than this. I have videos, like he was, bragging that he has certain videos that if he release them, that one day he will finish the girls cry entirely.
But Nana, in the context, he said it to say that if he was the one doing that,
or if he wanted to release a video,
he would have.
He's not the one that he would.
Yes, Jamo, it's true. That is one. That is one point. Yeah. But there is also a post where he is saying that he has a video, like he's claiming that he has a video, and that if he release it, unless that post is not coming from.
No, he said it in the context that if he wanted to blackmail her, as people wants to put it, he would have released worse than this one. So for this one, he is not the one.
Yes, so
that's what he said.
It brings me back to my point that he can still be the suspect. He is the one that everybody, and if somebody is believing that he's the one, I mean, the person is not at fault. You can't fault the person. That's the point I'm trying to make, because if you are saying you have a video that if you wanted to blackmail the girl, you wouldn't have used this particular one, then it means so. That is what I'm saying. So what am I saying?
So they have had a relationship. So he's saying that he has a lot. If he wants to blackmail her, that's the point.
Well, so I mean, it's not anything good to happen to anybody. But with the statements and the public reactions after the video was leaked, I think Ghanaians should relax on brands and companies, especially when situations like that happens. I mean, calling out AIB to take actions like take the girl out from her position or take her from the screens. Like, people are making a whole lot of calls that First of all, when I saw the statement, people are saying that Oman Kashe is saying the statement clearly states that so they will do their own investigation and do other than investigation. Is it not something enough for you? Until their whole per se station and station is sorry, because people are writing on X, Facebook, and other platforms that take care from our screens. Take now station is like, people should relax so that we will go through the right processes that needs to be done. Then if omo findings ni we no say okay, establishes a ABCD NAC and say per our company codes of conduct we said them yentimi say one year ejuma bima, then it will make sense to everybody. But you cannot put pressure on the company writing things on Facebook or social media because you also have a platform to write something, and then you just put, and then when the company comes out to say, okay, we are doing you are doing investigation, ABC, we are the one can say one cash empty statement, obi churo bibi, and we are masters.
What's
that? Say, the statement is as empty as BB. He used a particular word, but I think it was under our page in our comments, and it was that funny. I mean, people should relax when issues like this happen, because investigation as a station in trans any for them to also tell their side of the story. Now, out of pressure, out of nowhere, I am sure say maybe we intro yana mate say Lamborghini for no as stripping it off the ambassador, and I think
that another angle has come out.
The Lamborghini people have also released a statement to correct that
it wasn't true.
It is not true. Her contract is done.
Her contract is done.
Yeah.
So it's not like they have cancelled, terminated the contract because of what is happening. So I mean, these are some of them. Almost so crank. I mean, so because because I said out of public pressure, and you just strip the person off like that. I mean, if you don't have clauses in your contract with her, I just say okay, BBC like Chemo is saying, the son also be the Marco court. Now you address here, someone. I mean, I think say one shedding Hey, yeah, by this time, they may just say, in that pie, and in that day. And you realize, in that pie, in that sleep pad, yes, I want to mean that. But, Nini, no, yeah, you make us on shedding now. We should be trim and check Bibia all the and from my air bonnet, near my cousin, Bibia be na adefo fraba Ghana na yewona enche bibifo fraba basisia na mo mama so men kan to aso ye ka se wa ma se me srom em say when the bar out be a video bi to address some of the blogs GH page and some other blogs are they are trying to make up stories to link Henry Fitz to Wendy Shea ye name no baby
stating categorically.
Henry Fitz, baby.
Also, be better say.
They are posting and making stories to make it look like I say girls na yes list to be PA. Now girls na Henry Fitz and your madam when the Shea is one of them.
Oh, worry.
On way.
The better person just worry.
Okay. But Henry ni name baby. In fact, Onyandru Albert.
See when she a video.
Yes, or a live video to address. She came on live to address that. I think 3 days ago or so. She came on live to address. This and
I only saw her tweet.
No, after the tweet, she came live on Facebook.
I missed that.
To address it. I mean, it's bad. I mean, it speaks about our media. Say BBC back crap on, and sometimes we should take our time and do some cross checks and see. It's okay. I down for no. And then you man submit out in Metrano.
In the camera.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it's the best from Papa Cho style for sure when him Henry Fitz. In fact, Wendy is one of the celebrities in this female celebrities in this country that for and who was
she has a clean sheet. I think I agree.
I think say Montom was because we will not go give everybody.
No. Chamu, continue from there.
Well, for me, EIB's release, for me, I think it's too little, too late. I mean, if the immediately the saga came in, that's where, for me, it was appropriate for them to say that we are also doing our investigation and you hear from us, something like that. I mean, it will make sense. But it has taken so long that there's no need to release, to come out to address anything, especially to say that we are now going to investigate. I think at this point it would have been proper for them to finish their investigation and come out to address it. So for me, I think it's too little, too late. That's why I think people at this point will say that you didn't say anything and they will make fun of it and do other stuff. There's no need for people to also react that way, but I mean, people are people. They will do what they think will make them okay or feel good about what is happening. And unfortunately for Serwaa, there are a group of people online who will on any day take her on, insult her, mock, through whatever means that they want to. No matter how she presents herself or do. No. For them, it is time for them to say something negative about her. So this is an opportunity for those people or that kind of people to come at her or come at EIB in general. So I think they made a mistake of not coming earlier, just to say that we are investigating, you hear from us. But after, I mean, over a week or so, and now you are coming to say we are going to investigate. You have even done a report on it on your TV.
On your channel,
Yeah. So why now that you are coming?
But that even defeats their. Well, you guys have been running stories on it. I hear on their socials.
Yeah.
They have been joking on it all the time.
Yes. So why now that you come out and say that we are going to investigate and you hear from us? I think it's too little, too late, and they are even going to those people who haven't heard it or who were not paying attention now, they are going to pay attention because as a true critical moment. And so for me, I don't buy the release. I think it's too little, too late. But as for what is happening, yes, I think some people are taking advantage of the situation and saying things or doing things just to put pressure on EIB to act in a way that would not favor the victim here, Serwaa Amihere. I think obviously, I mean, she has to take accountability. She did something wrong, and the wrong part is taking intimate picture or intimate videos when you are in a room
of herself.
Yes, that's wrong. But it coming out now, you don't know who really brought it out. So it's another level. So for her making a mistake of taking video of herself, she has to take accountability for that, because Serwaa and Rema out, because there's nothing there like that. So if you do it, then the responsibility is to guide it so that nobody will get hold of it.
Okay.
Especially if you are the one who took it. And this one is obvious that she took it herself.
Yeah. This one that has improved.
Yes, she took it herself. So if she couldn't guide it, or she carelessly let a third party get hold of it and release it, it's another thing altogether. Okay. I mean, people are accusing the partner or Henry Faith of being the one. He has denied it several times with other statements that I mean, it's not him. He could have done even worse if he is the one doing it. And again, he also said that even if he wants to blackmail somebody, he won't go for Serwaa. It would have been Nanaba, because of other issues that he had with Nanaba and all that. So let's see how the whole thing will plays out. Yes, okay. But as for the release, I think it's too little, too late for them to do that. Yeah. Okay,
Roland will continue from there.
Well, better late than never. I mean, they have come to give an information, and we know how certain media houses have reacted to certain people, or like some of their staff, when scandals hit. One of them is Abena Koko. Nanaba Namwa has suffered the same. There are so many of them in the space that have been laid off, let go, even without any explanation. Before you realize, a scandal hits and the person is laid off, and the media houses do not even come to explain anything. So yes, I was expecting that, okay, it is either, and I agree with Chemo when he says yes, it is a little too late. That is why some people are reacting to it in that manner, saying they didn't do anything, because I'm sure when you kept your silence from the beginning, they were expecting that, oh, perhaps you guys are doing your investigation. So the moment you come out to talk, you should come with
credible information.
Yes, exactly. That, oh, when we were silent because of A, B, C, D, and we were doing our investigations, and now we have our findings. That is it. In fact, you guys, yes, even though the matter is still in court, you guys also have your ways and means to do your private investigations all the same. And whatever decision you can take, it is between you and Serwaa. Besides, she's your staff. She signed contract. She has a commitment to you. So depending on the clauses that you have with her, you have every right to let her go, or to let go of her, or even keep her. So yes, it is better late than never. At least it gives some people some level of assurance that the EIB network will not just let her go or just cut her off without any explanation. Because when Abena Koko's own came, some people really went at Media General because they did not give any explanation as to why they let the girl go, what their investigation was, what the finding was, but they just let her go without any communication. And as well as Nanaba's own, when she went to post Sarah Photoshop photo,
Manchester.
Yes, exactly. She was also cut off like that without any explanation.
Yeah.
And we all know the kind of commentaries that went on the media house. So if in that sense, I am sure it is one of the reasons that will push EIB network that even though it is late, there is still the need for them to assure the general public that Yes, you see them post the stories, you see them talk about it, but it is not because they've not seen it, or it is not because they are not aware. There is the media house that is working, and it is supposed to
Commissioning them,
yes,
yeah.
and it is supposed to work without any favor or favoritism or anything. It's supposed to work, and it is working. But that notwithstanding, there is still an investigation that is going on the matter.
Okay.
Just like they will report about any other celebrity as a media house, they are doing their work. But even though it is their staff, there is still an investigation going on. And I think, yeah, at least they've come to say this. Me, I would expect that even with this announcement, I'm not expecting them to start the investigation now. I'm actually expecting that they've already started the investigation before bringing
Before even coming to talk about it publicly.
They should be out of public pressure for them to, like, yes,
For them to know that
they are doing something. Exactly. But so I am not expecting this investigation from their end to be long, because the person involved is actually in your camp. The person is in your house. So whatever information that you need to take
readily available
is right in front of you. So yeah, I'm not expecting this investigation to be long, but it is better late than never for them to have released this.
All right, thank you so much, Ro, for that one, Nana Reagan as well, and in team. Let's move on to other businesses. We are still hoping that in all this, Serwaa Amihere will still be doing what she's supposed to do in terms of her career. We don't want out of this maybe the deals and the career will be somewhere. Charlie, after all, it was sex she had. She did not commit any crime. It was sex, so it shouldn't really kill her entire career like that.
Just that the only concern people are raising is that
talk to your mic.
He had sex with somebody's, husband.
No. Looks like the information that is out there, they started seeing each other before they got married.
So
well, according to the guy, they had sex after the wedding.
The wedding.
No,
just
no,
a day
no,
after
no,
the
no.
wedding.
What the guy said, Chemo, if I don't know you, you can't call me to come and MC your wedding.
That is.
They had a thing going
on.
Yeah.
So what the guy
But
wants to say is
a
that
day
after the wedding, they
yes.
it
still.
was a continuation.
So that one is not morally right.
But you can't,
especially if you are the one emceeing the wedding.
But
so
you
if you
can't
go there,
also
that one
ascertain.
card
You
is
can't
not
also
good.
ascertain the material that has brought this conversation was taken before or after the wedding.
No, Chemo
No,
is not
that's
talking about the
I'm
material.
not talking about the material. My
It's
point
the
is
act.
that you see, you may want to defend her by saying that they were in a relationship before the guy got married. Fine, fair. But the day you be the MC of that wedding, and then be an MC for that wedding, just a day after the wedding, you had an affair with the guy. It will cancel the relationship that you had before he got married. That's my point.
Well, I heard the bed.
So
So
the hand, that one you can't defend, Yeah, so let's.
I bed is over 5. You know,
The whole
is a difference between more best survive it. I think that is what is important. Well, because we all rule with talent one way or the other, I've seen a video of Rema crying, complaining, and leaving stage because as part of one performance that he was doing abroad, he complained about bad sound or poor sound, and in the process, he left the stage. Some people have applauded him. Some people have applauded him for doing that. Others are also saying, no, that was to be handled in a more professional way. Well, let's see how best our people can also judge this particular scenario after watching this video coming from. Well, so Ronnie is everywhere. Posted it and says Africa is in the house and you are messing my performance up. I'm seriously not feeling this. It is too messed up. Richie, we can play the video. I think it was a live performance, so no shaking, we can play it.
Yo, there's too many sound issues. It's messing up my whole performance. I'm seriously not feeling this shit at all. You know? It's too messed up. I'm representing Africa. This is too messed up. Africa in the building, baby. So the sound cannot be perfect for every artist I get on this stage. And Africa is in a house and you're messing shit up. I'll walk out the stage, bro. Fix it. Come on, come on. Sing this one out. Another banger. Chill. Chill. Let's go. Clap your hands. Let's go. Let's go. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. Too many sound issues, my people. I love you. Good night. We out. Dreamville, we love you. Too many sound issues, though.
But that's not the time Rema has ended a show like this. There was a show like that where this guy was even making commentaries about Adesope. Yeah, there was a show like that once again Rema left. And Adesope even came to complain that the sound was poor and blah 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 blah. And again, this is also happening. Well, different opinions on this. Those who are for it, those who are against it. Let's start from Chemo. Listen to what he has to say. Chemo, what do you think about this?
I mean, watching just the excerpts, you can see that something wasn't right.
Yeah,
the sound wasn't good at all. Like the way that you expect people like that to handle sound. I think this one they failed. But you see the way that he handled it. I mean the way that he addressed it. I don't feel comfortable about it. I think every musician or every individual will have their way of addressing the issue. Just that you see, you may have a good point, or your whatever complaints that you have may be legitimate, but your way of addressing it may also bring issues. I mean, if he wasn't using the formal language or diplomatic language that we wish that celebrities or people like him will address people on stage. I mean, saying that you shit up, fucking one.
Oh,
like,
okay.
No.
Okay.
It shouldn't be coming from a person like him.
Okay.
But he had a legitimate concern, because we can see that the sound wasn't
He
good.
was frustrated. Yeah.
Yes. But for him to make it look like he's insulting them, he's trying to tell them that why are you doing that? Africa is representing that. You can say it in a nice way. I mean, I'm not expecting him to be happy about what happened. No. But your way of addressing it now become an issue here. You see, people are not really saying that he didn't have a legitimate claim or concern.
Yeah.
But they are talking about how he addressed it and even how he left the stage.
Yeah.
I mean, there could have been for me, there could have been a better way to do it. Even if you are not happy, you do it that way, and later you deal with whoever that you have to deal with.
Okay.
But the way that he did it, I mean, it's some way.
Okay.
It's some way. It doesn't feel right. Like, it's like, okay, you have messed me up, so you too
Let me
F
fuck
up.
you up.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like you are paying them the same way that you think that they are doing to you. But this one, I mean, something can go wrong when it is machines doing the thing. You see, for them, they are doing a show and they want to entertain people and make money. So they will not intentionally mess things up because it is you. No. You can't think like that unless you have evidence somewhere to prove that. Because they will not call you just to mess things up for you to also leave the stage for the thing to end on in a way that they are not happy about. And I think the audience will not be happy if things happen like that. So I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. Genuinely something was wrong, they couldn't fix it, and you have every right to complain or even leave the stage. Just that the way he did the
approach,
yes, it makes him feel like he's rude kind of person, and it doesn't look or speak well of him. That's it. But he had every right to complain. That one I agree with him. Just that I don't like his approach of addressing it.
I see. Well, Nana Reagan, come through.
Yes.
I know you are a road manager for one of Ghana's busiest female artists.
Yes. Right.
What do you think about the act?
Sitting here and watching David, I'm just asking myself two questions. Like, is it his own show or
no? It wasn't his own show.
So he was built to perform.
Yeah.
So he did sound
alongside
check,
other artists.
So they all went for sound check. And
yeah,
like,
but you see, Nana, there is something
okay.
about sound checking. Sometimes you can go do sound check, everything will be right.
Right, yeah.
The time of your performance,
And
everything can mess up. And especially in his case, I'm sure because there were other artists who performed, maybe their sound check, if the guy did not keep their records well, someone can come and change and you come in.
So it comes back to somebody's job, because, for instance, if artists are built and they all come to do sound check and everything is okay, like set mobi and then later when the artist or maybe his handlers that came to do the sound check leaves the place, somebody will come and change something. It is the fault of somebody. Like me, I will call it incompetence, or I will say somebody did not do his work right, because somebody
from
is
where?
From the technical team that was responsible to see to it that, okay, after sound check we have put this here for this artist. You don't change it, especially when the artists have come to do sound check with that thing and they are okay, they are satisfied with the sound. If you come back in the absence of the artist and you change it and you don't communicate to the artist now him say the best sound check and at that point you can't come and be discussing or be talking to the artist about, okay, and then you go to if you that is incompetence. Your work did not give us the results that we want, the satisfaction that both the artist and the audience want. So here, if I'm blaming, I would first of all blame the technical team, especially any on one artists are our show. So Obi the other first, what happened? The other second, what happened? So if Obi about first, second, third, that is when I would disagree with Chemo a bit to say that say or can say he is right, because we have attended shows where mafia microphone, we know how it happens. Oh yes.
Oh really?
Yes. And I say I go show you do mobile crap mic. You too. Who be that? Shatawale and Kobo show be a. Obi the second mic. I question baby can onya so be Shatawale there. Shatawale show ni back. Oh, that video I think is on social media. The person was holding a different mic somewhere. Obi.
Oh, they can't sense them.
And all can't pass the same woman. At the chair Shatawale. Oh no, perform on stage so. You cannot shatter. Ask Don, he will tell you. No, I'm surprised if not. Maybe I won't bet. Why don't course? Ask Shatter, he will tell you this thing that I'm telling you here. Somebody was with another microphone. Main act, original stage is so performing. No, can't say, oh, yeah, some you said, deben or microphone. So some of these things, it happens. And that is where, if you are an artist handler or artist mounting stager, you become like
lion. You become like a lion.
you are like Charlie. You don't take anything for granted. You are watching everything, making sure so 45 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes before basino, my satisfy audience. You are good and you are going.
Yeah.
Me, I will not talk about his reaction. Reason being that when artists, before every artist will mount stage, Ono kwa nenim honhom efa. Every artist. No artist just wakes up and then normal dressing. Obia want a vibe, any energy on the full stage.
Yeah.
So when they mount stage and you kill it by some of these technical things that can be avoided and all of that, the frustration and the pressure, the reaction, you might not like it.
They turn them off,
but
yeah.
Stay on that stage with hundreds of people looking at him. Oh, maybe I can maybe some more than the effort. Yes, I'm telling you, look at an artist of his caliber. We are talking about Rema. What are you talking about?
Grammy nominated artist.
Yes. And imagine, say, oh, the brasa me, or ye no Kolembi nanka, or Koye. And I saw the or manager or camp one or two big kaka can say me or the choir. People will start saying, people who can use this video to say that your performance was poor. You can't even perform live. And I and now it's in something basa. And some also do my temp, also do my temp. Me if he's my artist, and now or call back stage the second I can say do my temp. It's very, very frustrating.
Yeah,
that like there's for all you know, maybe our rehearsal, the sleepless nights.
Yes, to get it right.
To get it right. What's up, my sound check? My baby, everything is okay. No, I can't down the hotel. No, baby, you may not crowd, you gonna crowd, not charge him. If you are making the road manager crowd or you travel videos, I send until no who crowd this out or shall we tell you now charges. I
know that thing.
Now energy that you move and bubbles are halfway down the member. Say never be says yeah, you you say it. You are likely to say it. So me, I will not. I don't even want to discuss how he addressed it. I want us to look at what really happened. They should come and tell us that. Okay, technically, be over full stage, before Asim Messi performed and he was coming. When we were switching to this happened, and I said, come and tell us those things so that next time we will find solutions to some of these problems. Don't let us as a the reactions kata problem. So his reaction is not the problem.
Yeah.
This is a clear technical issue. Until let's dig and look and find solutions to it. Now waka effort I need a as main issue na kasankasa na somebody it is likely say somebody will also go through the same thing. Another artist will go and then similar thing will happen. Because we did not find time to dig and know say okay investigation we say acquire we know that. And I sound the bobro so na ye say na say we raise we be ko ye mistake we na correct him. But let's stop. Don't put your energies on. He said F word. He did this. He shouldn't have. Yes, Obia or how about address issue or be reactive to issues. Ebia, who Sammy Flex, I'll be which I know is an account you think so. We shouldn't. Hold grudges with him on his reaction. Let us use the time that we have to look for what really caused sad sound we because Rema small artists to be making some of these like I said wait a second time.
This is not his first time.
So let's ask ourselves whether this will repeat itself again. It means that we are talking about something that is not really necessary. When it happens, your energy and commodity will be before frost or ebia and non solution being brave or channel and sound repeating who be. Until let's look at what will not make some of these things, similar things happen in the future and talk about it and address it. Say nkofona omo ye production na ebia omo some ye mistakes. Let's address those things.
Okay, Roland, take over from there and let me listen to what you're also saying.
Well, it's unfortunate, when things like this happen. Definitely, it is reactions that people are going to focus on first before they are going to even ask what even caused the problem. But unfortunately, so many focus is on Rema's reaction. It is very frustrating when you have prepared to render a service, and circumstances that is not even your fault come to mess up your set or to mess up whatever energy or momentum that you've built to also serve the people. Well, it is sad. So I can understand his frustration, and I have actually watched a lengthy video of his performance. This was actually in the middle of the performance.
Okay.
Yes, he was dressed in like more. He had more clothes on, of which he even removed and all of that. So even from the beginning, you could clearly hear one or two hitches that were in his sound and all that. But he was still able to go through. Even at a point, whenever he's singing, he goes to some of the instrumentalists to give them a sign of what to do. So in that sense, yeah. So he was actually playing live until he switched to the DJ and the live, because the people playing the live were still not getting it. Then now it looks like both of them were now messing it up. The DJ was here, the band was also somewhere. There was no telepathy between them. So yeah, he was actually frustrated and he had to let go. He had to go off. It's sad. It's sad. But there's one thing that pricked my mind that has to do with Africa is in the house and you guys are messing things up. Because he also made mention of the fact that, okay, other people came to perform.
And it was okay for them.
So is there a conspiracy against African artists? That is one thing that is
possible.
Which also pricked my mind. Is there a conspiracy?
No, those places, such things are not possible.
Is there a conspiracy?
The stretch of.
Is there a conspiracy?
Those places, such things, unless it is a genuine error.
Because me, I would
an organizer who is also looking for maths.
I would want to treat this as a genuine error.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would want to treat this as a genuine error.
Someone actually created this mess.
I would want to treat this as a genuine error, because, and I think sometimes Stonebwoy made a similar statement and Nigerians came at him to like that. I believe, yes, in our frustration, sometimes we should limit some of these statements. Yes, we are not saying it cannot happen. It can. But looking at the situation and the place that it is happening, how sure are you that is really what is happening? You understand? In that sense, because it is, when he made that statement, it actually pricked my mind, and I was asking myself so many questions that, okay, is this really an effort just to kill the African vibe because of how they know Africans are rising on some of these stages? Because now you see most of these festivals and concerts, and all of them are filled with African artists one way or the other. So yeah, if it is also a conspiracy against African acts, I believe Rema and his likes are also trying to throw certain light on it, of which we should look into it. But personally, I would want to see this as a genuine error. A genuine error. As for his reaction there, I won't fault him. As for his reaction, I won't fault him. But then, because yes, this is somebody that is frustrated and he doesn't like how he was being treated. Yes, that's it. But the way he wanted to generalize it is where I was finding it a little uncomfortable.
The thing is, we shouldn't also write it off entirely, because there are top artists in the world that at a point in time they were motivated to come in with their own engineers, certain technical persons, certain like personal microphones, all these things, and flex. So it did not just happen. As a result of certain situations that happens in certain areas, that motivated them that, okay, this time around I am on this level. So if I'm going, I need to go with my own sound engineer. If I'm going to perform, I need to go with my own microphones. If I'm going to do the it did not just happen. So let us not write those things entirely off like it can't happen.
Yeah.
That is my point.
Well, let's look at the very last story and run away from here. I've heard Frank Naro say something, and when I heard him, I said, hey, how is this possible? It looks like Frank Naro wants to retire some artists because he wants to get nominations and awards. So he thinks some artists should retire. When I heard the story, I said, like, for real? Well, maybe he is right to an extent, maybe not. Let's watch the video from the Accra FM interview, and when I come back, I pick views on it, so we can run away from here.
Share upcoming now your music industry now. Nana, we don't have record label. Share upcoming now your music industry now. Nana, we don't have record label.
Yeah.
You need investor bia, you need boafo bia. Until share no I say bana na your boy home on day train good lyrics. Uko Bobby see a nice video promote na a hiti street in the say. BBC drew and Kaun here say about now encourage you ne or more ban so. But unya sana aya. But any party I say football Ghana for baby Bobo I de be from 11 and now 23. It's sometimes on aya but obey any day. We share minimum Koma last year it was all over Ghana. Koma was trending everywhere. It was talk of town, like I said, talk of the nation and here can one so minimum me one say Koma to me even one single nomination. Of course. And by no be a kasa say why? Is it because of say they acting about time say me free because Osha Minya Lewena or you be on big stars say Ghana. Minim artist or Ghana or Lewena top for no. And Ninum be or baby a trendy a hit. But ye man with that. Is it because of say baby a free buy in Tiana? But Osha foreign way for now 50 cents. Or yeah, film director, film producer, actor, musician. They be also
recognizing
of course. In Tiana sometimes because we share last year, nana, young guys be bring you hate you street. Nana, ye hear that about body and I be push because you need record label be any investor be but we share me senior Stonebwoy. Any obedemone Kofi Kinata money those we na every day be omo but omo no na omaja os ya omo aba nti ye ne ye ba na esenka ye deep sa support ni maye na epushi e maya ye de ahodin bi ebetimi de aye enwum ni mo ba se de bia no ekoyet se obede na ade be ma no mi senior Stonebwoy na ade be ma na omo no oti ase nti santa ya say ye na yendru top one but ye struggle ye good music Eddie Ma street no na say boy about so na but say dem kan no nipa don bebre na enmo Ghana oye there kakra bi ne nti no ye jama nyame ya de but because for to be frankly speaking me nyum koma anya one single way ni there it's very difficult me me ntiase me nana me tiana me kan big house me nua Kwame Uji baby obia mini Kwame Uji shiate o me bia na otomenyo obetima atomenyo from here to two o say fran money e mo ye high life no yeah dey say dey from push share high life no o catch me direct say o want to say year bi adu aye nominate me kan high life we ho Kwame Uji oni ni manager na e wo na o catch me say ya na o say na chale o tre Lewis o no, because me from the one from me nyuma bena e dey bana me hu me nyuma like you know but I think say maybe say them can baby me free bana actor no and maybe omu hu ne say because we she Koma me nyum Koma me ne family drop here it was fire sometimes ya but sometimes say she won cry say onya de ni mani pa ba ko o ya ma ewiase ni Ghana fo nyina ntine and then ye hu a echina ebe hu omo shut down more than says sisiano well made obede last show na yi ba o your friends say ni showroom ho na say we no shower sisi o Ghana music was bebre I didn't say ono pono bebre we do no waji de umbia ene Messi waji bibia we no oko US also waji na home born on fan na yi bi ntino we hu ene ye hia ba so body ebe ma energy no
ye wi ebe ka kire mpo ene mpo be kasa.
Well, we are closing. We'll start for us and let's close quickly.
Yeah, nimpen for Bekasa mpana same way Frank never did bad. I mean the conspiracy say baby ofreni the ombontungu because as far as we are concerned, if we are even to talk about most of the people that have even won awards or certain accolades in this country, baby ofri banajemo. So he even for starters, he has no case cry. In that sense, he has no case. because if we are even to talk about even a language that is dominating in our music space, baby you free ban yemo nti eno no ntwa san common so e be another competition na ontum eno nye problem. Yes, if he feels in the year under review he's worked so hard and he needed that recognition, of course anybody will not disagree with him. Anybody will not disagree with him, but then he should also check the competition at stake, what his level of success is or what he actually wants before he makes certain statements. Or if he would want to complain, he should know how to really complain about, or he should know what to really complain about. But I said, to say because there is some level of discrimination inti ena onyaya, then that one day I totally disagree with him. I totally disagree with him. What he's saying there, I don't want to say it doesn't hold water by Moha. I don't want to say it doesn't hold water by Moha. Yes.
We need to baby free ban account.
What's the baby free ban? Baby free ban.
I think penny for the free.
Anka, only say baby free ban. Only cry here one echi. Only baby sorry for. Only baby I can I so bow.
Maybe a fancy gadamo.
What maybe a fancy gadamo?
Well, Nana, take over. Let's close. We are closing.
Now, Samina or Canada, I say soon. Yeah, I mean, and you see, or can be, and go for fan a tra, but man go for fan a tra. Say, to say, Stonebwoy, money, Sarkodie, money, one majesty. Sa dweno ewo up and coming artist bia obi enya ya anka Sarkodie ni obi omunya ya anka Stonebwoy ni obi omunya ya anka Shatawale ni
ono nka hunti
e ba se omunya ekra go ni omunya shows we nya awards nko aho
Chabo no I want to go
awards assembly
Chabo na show ni ba ni Shatawale be da be fell
asa hono na fa naro kama enya asema is serious, but me the hobby advising because so say enum na obe ye pan dia only sa adwene infinity because obetimi abese Sarkodie and so obese Sarkodie na sebio little Frank Narobi baso no see nominating okotana na Narobi nim kan se maybe okan ya enye ne de enyom yen retire Ghana had 10 years and I started for legend. May you free and no crap on over say ambassador those nanka when you na and come on member. Massa Sarkodie ni Stonebwoy ni when the she ni Shatawale ni mama mbeti bi efe so na wan ye djuma dia won ye bi.
Yes. And na chemu person muti.
And then there was a Frank Naro nti ase. Omuni na betimi efi ho. But when you last time when they win a best rapper of the year, and Yamrado wasn't there. Sarkodie wasn't there. One medical, one. They were all there. But at the end of the day, your hard work and your works that will speak for you, that will get you there. We understand. Say, money in our right. We've been talking about it. But for you to also position yourself or have this sort of mindset and also embwakra. So obesi san because on yenyom ene ochene ya pe me honom na ohia me no function etim say obe every year bia obeto akoso ye djumaden a record enyim e release dia enkomo bi say mondi because team bia no there will be new entrants, they will be looking up to you. Also konya wo Guinness, they will be konya one yogurt for, they will be konya one they will be not the bana chale wa chando do so right because they have no when you be 48 years. Yeah, Shatawale was 38 years. So much already.
So my friend, my manager, my father.
I was 38 years. My brother because yeah. It's more on this uncommon. I mean, very seriously because me who nkofo bebre a mo this uncommon baby. Nkofo bebre or for listen struggle no struggle for listen why ye juma abro so bet as will be or that's war system ni muntina enko bet entisa cause na ye would obia on them obia on the time obia on the time me ka dey bia me so amachi dey the example e bia amachi dey prime na nkrofo pa bobo mu no wan musisi so na ene nkrofo bi mu bobo nyom ne osibisa mo ye na obia wan enjoy even shows crack said the nay amachi dey enjoy shows enti obia won mremen because na ye nyom pa ne guo enyum empro so when did you when na ochina betimi edidi hu frank enya awards ne nko a enti because na ye adwumaden na yisa adwe no yisa adwe ni fi with him shows your friend ya fro be masa obi o ye event organizer bi anim de enti of free certain artists obi o event onim de enti of free certain offer when the share na offer Shatala na offer Sarkodie. They don't just wake up to pick their phones and say hello mpachom pesa mo mbebo show man dabi enti ye we adwuma na fa show team so onso mrebeba
Chamo, close the show for us.
Yeah, I'm going quick. Baby, Frank Narrow free ban. On free. And I won't go free baby for.
End of the story. Now that you are free ban, Sunny I think that you will be free baby. No problem. On two. No never one.
Baby, I'm free by me.
I'm free by
wow, baby.
Serwaa, Sammy, no, I can't show you. Oh, yeah, back at
me complaining. Well, anyway, I think all that he wants to say is that we should lower the standard to his level so that he can win. And it doesn't work like that. If you want the industry to grow, we don't lower the standard. You rather work hard to get to the standard that will give you the recognition that you are looking for. So I will plead with him, he should work harder. He should do other things apart from even working harder. There are other things that you have to do. Don't just do the music and you think you think that is it. Now you have done the music, people should just praise you for doing music. No, as he said, a lot of people are doing it. So why should we give you the award but not the other person? Your extra work will decide where the award should go. Apart from even your product that you are bringing out, your connections, how you do your Roland will say politics and other stuff. It should come in. Don't just be happy because Kwame Eugene is saying that you have done so well that you deserve it. No, Kwame Eugene won a my award and coordinating my fee. So you shouldn't be using that to say that you think you deserve it, but they are not giving it to you. There are a whole lot that he has to do. So for him to just make it look like we should lower the standard for him is a no-no. If he continue with such mentality, he will not stay long in the game. Because people are working so hard. Somebody is releasing 50 songs in a month and you are doing one and you think you deserve an award or you deserve the shows. No, I think he should do more and it will help him. But baby, I think they won't.
Well, Abujafo, let's end it here because ECG and their low current is actually boiling us. In case you don't know, we are boiling, but we've managed to bring this to a successful end. Let me say thanks to the team once again, to Digital Rasta, Called Currency, who did camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show, and on the screens, Roland Amate, my immediate left, Nana Reagan in the middle, as well as in Team Dodo Solomon at the extreme, and Nana Scotland, Bibia Boko Hodie.
Northern Ireland.
Hey, I don't know how they beat him. Northern Ireland. Yeah, I'm back with Shrav Nane.
Oh, by October.
Well, let's meet again some other time here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex. We're out of here. Bye bye.